doesn't matter. Hey there, Heather, it's Jeff Cutter. I welcome you to another sports catastrophe. Yeah, right. It's another title belt boxing tournament. Last time we saw the 1920 champion be crowned, it was Cuban Black Bill of Cuba, who won via disqualification over Colima. The funny thing about Colima was that he actually won by disqualification in the semifinal against Pancho Villa. So he lives by winning by disqualification, dies via disqualification ruling. So anyway, that's January of the year, and it's 1923. So I don't know if Colima actually was active in 1920. Let's go 1926. All right, so 1926. If Colima was active, then I don't need to use the wildcard rule on him. So I said 1923, but I did 1923. So let's go 1926 then. 1926. Let's see here. Well, I don't see Colima there. Lawson and Kid Francis, so 1926. We go by belts, as we always do, to start. Cleveland had, what, 5 belts? Was it? Well, yeah, I had 5 belts. 5 or 6, I can't remember. Well, okay, so young Jack Thompson. Oh, but he won. Those guys, all the guys with 6 fights. Was Cleveland active? Oh, he was an active fighter in 1926, so I don't have to use him in the final match as a wild card. Wow, everyone with 6 fights. I'm going to go with Michelle Jack Sharkey. Jack Sharkey? Only has had 5 fights. The legendary Jack Sharkey is 2-3. Fuck that shit. At least with him, he gets a chance. Dave Shea, 2-5. Yeah, right. Alright. Any 3-2s? Yep. Jimmy Goodrich. 3-2. And he will face Tiger Flowers. There's Jimmy Goodrich. I remember him from having a semifinal. I think it was with Cuban Black Bill. Yes, it was. Well, Bert Kalima's 4-1, but no one else is above 500 with 5 fights. I wonder if we have a 3-1 guy who has been left behind. No. Do I reward Kalima or do I fuck him up? I'm gonna give him Sandstall. Give him the Norwegian. In a sense, I'm rewarding him. Pretty Boyle, Rubadoo, sure. Rubadoo, do. Okay, so Tiger Flowers. Oh, I gotta get rid of Tiger Flowers. I'm gonna go with Newsboy Brown, and he will face. Oh shit. Okay. What was it? It was Tiger Flowers. But here's the problem. We gotta go by rating now again. So we gotta change it to rating. That's right. So let's go with Rosie Stoy. And I think page 2, right? And he will face Luz Goza. That's right. So now we go to ratings now to see. 21 pages. 21 page salute. Freddie Steele's 0-3. And he will face. Should I give him page 2 guy? Sure, why not? Fidel La Barbara? Okay. Page 13, page 5. Reading 5. Let's go 5. Page 5, Claire. Kid Charal, the Cuban, will face Betty Falger from France. Falger. Let's see. Tuffy Griffiths can't be. Page 4. Let's go with Louis Kaplan. Harold Smith's at page 8. I'm going to say no. Louis Kaplan will face Jackie Fields. I'm surprised Jackie Fields hasn't fought a tournament match. Page 17. Let's go 2, and let's go everything. Page 3, let's go with Ned Tarleton. And Jack Sharkey. That's Bud Taylor. There's Lieutenant Miller again. But it can't be Harry Wills, page 1. It's got to be page 3, right? I was going to say Billy Clark. Elkie Clark. We'll face Burdenbach. Andre Rutis is 1 and 2. Joe Dundee's page 7. Let's go with Mount Coogan. Morello, okay, that's fine. I can do that. I can do that. And I will do page 8. Do this. Page 3. Any page 3 guys I've missed? Todd Morgan I have. It's Charlie Phil. So, how many non-Americans? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 again. 3 French, though. So it's going to be the flyweight. La Barbara versus Jack Sharkey. Well, Jack Sharkey is an icon. It's Spider Kelly versus Danny Mancini. Vito La Barbara is a good guy, too. Fenway Park, Chuck Hall will be your announcer. Gary Ritter, your referee. Pulcran Jones and Gardini, your judges. Plunkett, your ringside expert. Battle of America, Sharkey and La Barbara. Both famed guys. The Boston Gob. A gob. Shut your gob. Jack Sharkey, 38-14 and 3. I thought he won the World Heavyweight belt. Well, anyway, he lost to Len Harvey, beat Alf Mancini, Luke Goza in the tournament before losing to Johnny Dundee. Then lost to Davey Day. Finally, he's back. He decisioned Marcel Fiel. He put a decision on Al Mello and decision Jimmy Goodrich, putting him out of the tournament. Putting him in retirement. Vita La Barba, the great flyweight. 32-15 and 7, world flyweight champion and junior lightweight champion. 1924 Olympic flyweight gold. Did not know that. He lost to Tony Shuko in his first fight, and then finally won. He beat Freddie Steele, Rosie Stoy, and Ad Rubido. So I guess Kalina did not make it out this time. I don't know who took him out, but it wasn't. 9-8. Well, 77-77. So I don't know who's going to win this one. A tie. We can't have it in the draw.
The judges' votes are in, and here, ladies and gentlemen, is your winner.
Well, the scorecards say it's going to be close, but I think it'll be Sharky. I think we're going to see it close. Too bad ties don't count. These type of matches. Pokrand has about 144, 142 for Sharky. Okay. Cardini scores at 146, 140 for La Barbara. 146. Well, it's down to the third judge, Fred Jones, who says 145, 140. It might be La Barbara. No, Jack Sharkey, the heavyweight. Close one, but Jack Sharkey wins. But the good news for La Barbara is he's 3-2. He is still eligible for at least one more tournament, so he still has shot. I think Sharkey deserved it, but La Barbara put up a good fight. Next up will be Todd Morgan and Bud Taylor. I think Morgan's a British, but anyway, yeah, Bud Taylor. Bud Taylor, eh? Peter Manfredo and Spider Kelly, your trainer in Kettman. Six Stadium in Seattle, Lupe Contreras, your announcer. Wayne Kelly, your referee. Feldman, Belton, and Tapper, your judges. Roy Pape, your ringside expert. Battle of America, Taylor and Morgan. Due to time constraints, I will have to take the second semifinal. I'm going to have to take the second semifinal, make it short, because I've got things to do. And And Bud Taylor wins by disqualification over Morgan in the 14th round. So Taylor wins. So Bud Taylor will now take on Jack Sharkey. Well, jabs and combos. It was close. I think Morgan could have won, but he's stupidly got himself DQ'd. So it's Jack Sharkey at 6-3, Bud Taylor at 5-3. Who will make it to the 120-man tournament? Sharkey, if he wins, goes into Group A. If Bud Taylor wins, he's in Group D. Eddie Mustafa Muhammad is now the trainer for Jack Sharkey. Fenway Park, Pat Harker, the announcer, Pete Pogorski, your referee, Terry O'Connor, Steve Wellman, Richard Flaherty, your judges, Javier Aguirre Flores is your ringside expert. So Jack Sharkey, I forgot. I should have did when Taylor faced the other guy. I should have did the fighter stuff to see how they got to the semifinal. So the Boston Gob 6-3, heavyweight 6 foot 195 pounds for this fight. Bud Taylor, bantamweight 5'6", 123 from Indiana, Terre Haute, where Indiana State is. He was the world bantamweight champion. Taylor lost his first 2 fights to Paul Berlenbach, Benny Bosk before beating Joe Lynch before losing to Decker Flowers, and then he's taken down Ned Tarleton by decision, Paul Berlenbach by decision. So he got revenge on Berlenbach. Betty Falger and Todd Morgan. So he won 2 straight by disqualification. Now let's see if Taylor can actually win on his own merit. So, on the scorecards, it looks like it might be Taylor's fight. Who knows?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight.
Oh, Taylor. Well, Trny's got to cut over his right on.
One, two, three, four, six, seven, eight, nine, 10.
Wow. Taylor is out like a lamb. I wonder if he would have won the fight. I think he did. I think if he didn't get killed, it would have been him, not Jack Sharkey, who would have won. Wow. Sharkey knew that the only way to get rid of Taylor was to KO him, and he did. Jack Sharkey knocked up in the 14th round. Poor Taylor, he had everything going. Look at the stuff he did. Sharkey did knock down Taylor twice, so I think that the knockdowns were huge for him, and that's why he won.